Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there was a hard-working farmer. He owned a large 20-acre farm where he grew maize every season. That year, however, a long and scorching drought dried out his entire field. Despite his efforts to save his crops with water and care, the maize withered away under the unforgiving sun. The farmer, heavy-hearted and filled with worry, couldn't shake the thought of what would happen to him. His neighbors' fields were lush and green, and they looked forward to a bountiful harvest, while his own crops were lost. He couldn't stop thinking about how he had failed and what the future might hold. One day, news arrived that a wealthy merchant had come to the village. This merchant was different. He wasn't looking for fresh crops like the others. Instead, he was in search of dried maize stalks, which he needed for bedding for his livestock. The merchant offered a generous 300 gold coins per field of dried maize. When the other farmers heard this, they laughed. "Why would anyone sell dried stalks when they have healthy crops to harvest?" they scoffed. They thought the merchant's offer was foolish and turned him away without a second thought. Undeterred, the merchant continued his search. He visited every farm, hoping to find someone who would sell their dried maize stalks. Eventually, he reached the worried farmer's field, where the dried maize stood like a symbol of his struggle. The merchant approached him with a smile and asked, "Would you be willing to sell me your dried maize stalks?" The farmer was taken aback. "But these are of no use to me," he replied. The merchant, undisturbed, offered him 300 gold coins for them, explaining they were exactly what he needed. The farmer, still uncertain, asked again, "You'll really pay me for these?" "Yes, 300 gold coins," the merchant assured him. The farmer, now filled with hope, quickly agreed. As they counted the coins, the weight of his worries began to lift. What he had thought was worthless had turned into a hidden blessing. The farmer thanked the merchant, but the merchant, ever focused on his business, simply nodded and left. As the days passed, the farmer realized something important. What seemed like a loss might have been a blessing in disguise. He had spent so much time worrying about the future, fearing what he had lost. But sometimes life works in mysterious ways. What appears as a setback may open the door to new opportunities. The farmer no longer dwelled on his misfortune. He understood that sometimes what feels like an end can lead to new beginnings. He learned to trust that even in moments of hardship, there is always a valuable lesson waiting to be discovered. What we see as failure could be the start of a brighter path. So, the next time life throws a challenge your way, remember, sometimes the struggles of today can lead to the blessings of tomorrow. Keep an open heart and mind.